Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's going to be on Freak.
Yeah, you just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
You know, it's one of the things coaches like least is giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late.
New group in for the Knicks. Robin Lopez is checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Porzingis comes in for Derek Williams. Aaron Aflalo is checked in for Anthony. And it's Tony Roten in for Jose Calderon. And then for Los Angeles, Sanders checked in for Bass. Kobe comes in for Nick Young. And Freak subbed in for Lou Williams. So for the Lakers right now, Freak, he's in at point guard. Kobe is out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Sanders. And it's Clarkson in at the shooting guard. And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics got down to business. He finished with 25 points, and part of that scoring came from beyond the arc, adding a few threes to his already impressive season total. It was a positive sign in what has been a slow start to the season for his basketball team. Perhaps things are starting to turn around, guys.
All right, Doris. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
No doubt. I guarantee he comes into today's game feeling there isn't anything he can't do on the floor right now.
I'll tell you what, Greg, I think he might be right based on that last game. I'm inclined to agree with him.
Puts up a three. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Inside, there's Porzingis, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for Larry Sanders. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Freak kicks to Randall. The kick out to Bryant. They get it again, and another shot, and that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Freak, and at last they get one to fall.
Match up.
Freak's got 7 now in this quarter. Roten, the pass to Rivers. Aflalo outside. He dishes it to Lopez. To the paint, Porzingis, and he jams it with authority.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Now here's Rivers. Defense is right there. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
Yeah, and they've had a great start from beyond the arc as well. The three-point shot seems to be in rhythm. And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Knicks fans, these are your Knicks City dancers. Go on and give it up.
Oh, we got a moment here now, Kevin, to look back to last year's Knicks. First in free throw percentage, 8th in points off turnovers. And they were in the top 10 in team scoring as well. This is a team that prides itself on its offensive firepower, and they get it done at that end of the court.
And don't forget how special they were at the foul line. Sometimes that can be an underrated stat, but they were tremendous, and it definitely seals some wins down the stretch.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Another shot, and off the front iron, and in it goes. 9 points for Kobe Bryant.
has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Follow the pass to Porzingis from the baseline. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And that one's good. Freak.
Superb assist there. He played the role of a maestro on that one.
There's the pick. Roten, the pass to Porzingis. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. Freak number 1.
Well, for him, it was one of the best years he could have behind the three-point line. A dream year behind the arc for this guy. He was the #1 three-point shooter in the league.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Free throw good. Freak.
Really an extraordinary game for Freak. He has 23 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
And really now you can tell the defense starting to have second thoughts in terms of how they're going to play him. That's 12 points from long range.
Anthony's checked in for Porzingis. Here's Roten. Soft touch off the glass. Roten's got 6.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Knicks City Dancers.
And here's a look at some numbers for Carmelo Anthony. Coming off a terrific season, averaged about 20 points a game, 7 rebounds and 6 assists. And impressive numbers, no doubt. It's the kind of run we've come to expect from him.
Synergy. All elements working together. The game is coming easy to him right now.
And that one's good. Freak. Freak's got 26 points.
They've done a really good job of knocking down their long-distance shots here in the second quarter. I mean, they're shooting just above 40% from downtown. That's outstanding.
A shot by Anthony, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And it's Freak missing. Knicks trail by 4. Outside Anthony. To the inside. Roten. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And it's 8 points for Roten.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Freak kicks to Bryant. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And the Lakers lead by 4. And the pass to Rivers. Lopez sets a screen for Rivers. Clock at 6. Pass to Lopez. That drops. Lopez has got 5.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Freak. Excellent D there from Anthony.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Down low, a follow, and he hits it to tie the game up. He's got 12.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
And here's Randall. To the middle. Here's Freak. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And not really great numbers for him at the line, but really not terrible either. Right around 70%.
A different look for New York. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Lopez. Derek Williams comes in for Aaron Aflalo. And it's Calderon in for Austin Rivers. And then for Los Angeles, Brandon Bass is checked in for Randall. Young comes in for Bryant. And it's Williams in for Jordan Clarkson. And he gets it to go. Williams has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Los Angeles has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. And it's Freak missing. New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Inside, the kick out to Williams. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Now, Freak. And he has 28 points for the game. Here's Anthony. Pass to Williams. Calderon dishes to Roten. The three-pointer, no good.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
His first shot coming late and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Knicks shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. And the foul called on Freak.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
The Lakers making a switch here. Nance is checked in. To the middle. Here's
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
And so here is New York. Outside Anthony. 13 feet away. Goes up again. The shot by Williams, no good.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And he gets it to go. And the Lakers lead by 2.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Anthony's shot is off.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
For Los Angeles, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely. And that foul is really going to...
And a pretty tight...
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
I don't really know. To be honest, I was just looking for a chance to get my shot off, and I just happened to find them over and over in that first half. So, I don't know. I'm sure they'll make some adjustments, but until then, I'm just going to keep attacking.
Thank you for your time. This one far from over, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. I'm not going to single out any one guy because we've gotten contributions from all over the place. I can't say enough about the work you fellas did coming off the bench especially. I do like that we limited our turnovers. We weren't careless with the ball or making unforced errors, so kudos for that. The pace of the game, just to bring that up real quick, isn't a huge concern because I think we're suited to play at any speed. But somewhere in the middle of the tempo spectrum would probably be ideal.
Knicks fans, these are your Knicks City Dancers. Good morning.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. So a close game sees New York take this one. What a show, they...
Jose, congratulations.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. And now a chance to check out some of the...
I think his efficiency from the field was the biggest factor in this win. He made over 60% of his shots.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K.